So I didn't get nominated for Esports Host of the Year. And there's some good names on there, so fair enough. It's pretty strong. You know, it's a strong field. You got Shocks on there. She's brilliant. You got Machine on there. Obviously, the ubiquitous Machine. Got Golden Boy is breaking new ground. Like, he's just going to be doing an actual real TV show. Nothing to do with esports. So, you know, building on that work, right? And then the other host on that list, Anders Bloom. Right, sure. A much better reward would be like just have a recognized commentator like you do in sports awards, sure. But Anders,
fuck it, I'm voting for Anders. Fuck it. I always say, Rich, if I can't fix things, let them burn to the ground.
I may as well now because
yeah, everyone on this call vote for Anders now, and then when he wins, just tag in all Shocks, Red Eye, and go, you're being beat by someone who doesn't even fucking host.
So here's the
You're a disgrace.
Right? Like, I can't help but look at it and think, you know, I definitely could have been there, right? Like, you know, Anders hasn't even hosted an event ever in his career. He hasn't even, like, never, not once has he sat in the host chair. Like, not once, and he's been nominated for host of the fucking year. What's that about? It's outrageous.
Probably what happened is when Refresh was trying to buy his award, they actually ticked the wrong box. Oh, shit, did I say that on air? Whatever. I don't know, Rich, it's weird.
Come on, mate. Only Blizzard buy them awards, man. You know how it works. Yeah.
That's true.
Got to get them.
Be Freddie Biskov, the 80% shareholder of Astralis, who would have bought the award as just a personal gesture to a friend who, through 3 companies of abstraction, is indeed paid by the same people. And
Sam's literally just voted while we're live as well. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Good job.
Now, if you could just timestamp all that I just said, so I can keep my job in this industry. There's a lot of people who are newer in-game leaders who that's exactly what you want in your team is like an old in-game leader who'll stick around and do half the strat for you, like make sure that the glue the pieces together, as it were, you know. That can be mad valuable in my opinion.
Yeah, I can just imagine how that would fucking go down as well. Karen, Nico, what you could do in the middle of that. Shut up! He's brilliant. Love him. Big fan.
And then all the Germans. That is not a German accent. It's like Bosnian or something. Why are you joke?
Now to have so delicious Wiener Schnitzel. People are saying the audio mics are messing up. It's a Skype thing. We're on Skype. You've watched this podcast before, right? They're not messing up. They're operating as Skype intends them to. You can type in the chat all you want, but until I buy Microsoft a fucking absolute travesty that is Skype and buy something good that actually works, right? This is what we've got. We're not on Discord, guys. We're not on Discord, right? We're on Skype. This is how it is. I mean, well, when you consider, Cirque was the sort of equivalent of a big roster move for them. And famously, once again, another one that was in the lose column for us. You did your great joke about Cirque du Soleil. Always remember that.
Bit of a crowbar, but yeah. It was memorable, though. Much like Cirque du Soleil, you don't really know what was doing. There was a lot of contortion, probably overvalued as entertainment, but in the end, ultimately memorable. Not bad.
Not bad. Very good.
And now we'll look at my balls, a.k.a. the Blue Man Group.
Why are you like this?
Don't know. I just am. Stuck give a fuck tonight.
Oh, God. Give me strength.
Put it fucking together, boys. It's obvious, isn't it? Whoever puts a good team around Simple does it.
No, yeah, well, and again, I mean, imagine a world where Electronic and Simple go out in Na'Vi. I mean, like, let's say, because keep in mind, Simple wanted Electronic. Electronic was brought in a reasonable...
Yeah, but Simple's going to have to make the hard decision and be like, they're expecting one of us in the records, brother. It's going to have to, you know, you have to do that and be like, you know, it's your turn now, cunt. See, I'm off.
Yeah, the fire has to rise. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Electronic could still single-handedly carry Na'Vi.
But Simple, how will we possibly win without you? The flamey rises, brother. He's out, isn't he? No one cared who I was till I carried Flamey's bitch ass. Love you, Flamey. Nothing against you, mate. You're straight rolling.
Anyway, that means we can thank our sponsors. You also know the drill. Go to GG/RLS. And also, hang on. Look, this is just fully professional. That interruption to the show, it's happening.
Good time.
Hey, how you doing?
It's just like
Fantastic. Right, no worries. I'll be right out there. Okay, just 2 seconds.
Fine.
Well, no, because you see, Thanksgiving's round the corner, so I ordered a
want
massive.
turkey?
No. I've ordered a massive fuck off 80-inch television so I can watch football in absolute luxury.
Wait, why do you need
So-
an even bigger TV? That's mental.
Mate,
Take the
50
bigger one,
inches.
innit?
You can't watch fucking football on a 50-inch television.
Wait, are you a fucking fly? How many eyes have you got but to see an 80-inch TV screen? You
Right,
have to sit
so
on the back of the house.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get my massive television. I'll let you guys start the show off. So just Sam, you've got an active role this time.
all right.
Well,
Mad
I'm
thing
glad
is, I
it's
don't
on
know.
the weakest week ever, yeah.
Here's the thing. Back when we used to do by numbers the first time, were you producing
Yeah,
that?
I did that as well, yeah.
The ones where I was in Korea.
Yeah.
Because do you remember there was one we did of that where Richard was in some like hotel room somewhere, and then he had to go like take a. Let me think. I think he had to.
Something?
Something like that, because do you remember, like, just the moment, like, he took the call or whatever, he was like, oh, sorry, like this, because, like, the mic was obviously dead close, I was like, Mr. Lewis, I got the drugs, and he just, like, spins away like, fuck it now.
And, yeah, they're bringing Peacemaker back in. So, now, obviously, the last full job he had before he had his health problems was with Heroic. So maybe it was true. Maybe he was well liked. Maybe he was doing a good job. I mean, not that we saw any results from Heroic or whatever during his time. But I don't know, mate. I'm like fucking Jesse in Breaking Bad at this point. Like, he can't keep getting away with this. I'm just crying. I can't. How?
Meanwhile, Heroic's like the one out of fucking Breaking. What's it called? What's that one called? No, it's the one where it's like Brokeback Mountain, where it's like, I just can't quit you, Peacemaker. I just gotta have you in my team somehow, son. It's like, but what about my shit coaching? I just can't let you go out there on your own.
Good stuff. How's he getting work, Duncan? Apparently, it's an HLTV records. Yeah, like 11 MVPs. I mean, I do want to say, there was that time in the green room you said if you had to fuck any male CSGO pro, it would definitely be Device.
Listen, I'm not one of those cowards who won't just give an answer to a question. I'll say there's answers to every question. Maybe everyone doesn't want to know those answers. Maybe some of those answers should be hidden X-Files style in a fucking bunker under the Arizonan desert. But all I'm telling you is, gun to my head, I'm not just dying dead on the floor, man. You're taking a chance. What can I tell you?
I always thought that's why you hooked him up with that fucking, you know, when you referred him to that sports psychologist to stop his choking issue. I always thought it was a different kind of choking.
Right,
Get rid of that gag reflex with like an evil hypnotist.
Sean Guest style. Yeah. Like, I sometimes think, what I need to do to just lower my stress levels on the internet is have a guy who sits next to me, right? And he just sits there all day long, just doing nothing. And then anytime someone starts messaging me who's got like fucking a Portuguese sounding name, he just goes, remember, that guy probably hasn't finished C-Spot run. And I go, oh, exactly. Why would I even waste my time reading this? Right, next one. Let's keep moving on. Because if you imagine someone was just going, C, spot. You called zero burger. Like, you would never even waste your time listening, would you? Like, I don't know any of what you're saying right now. You're just like, for all I know, this is like a soundboard using English, and you're just hammering away on it, having a fucking laugh. Like, haha, what about cold zero now, cunt? Like, that's gonna be the way I die, isn't it? Hooked up to some machine somewhere, just at the end, and then some nurse will just lean in. What about cold zero? That's my last thought, just echoing through our mind as I propel off onto the DMT trip in all eternity. What about cold zero?
It'll be right. You'll get some mad fucking illness, right? You'll get some mad fucking illness that there's a pioneering treatment for it only in Brazil. And you're like 70, 80, a withered husk, but you think, fuck it. I'm Duncan Thorenshield, so I'm not giving in. So you go out to this clinic in Brazil, even though you've never been there and you're always worried. And you're dying on the bed about to get this revolutionary treatment. And the doctor comes over and he's called Dr. Cold Zero, named after the legendary player. Yeah. Statues of him everywhere because of all his achievements in esports. Yeah. After he supplanted Fallen as the greatest, Brazilian in-game leader. And as he leans over to give you the injection, he goes, what about Cold? and then that's when you go off, and that's how you die. 100% how it's going to go down.
But like, by the way, this is literally like if in Deflategate, it wasn't even just the media; it was actually Aaron Rodgers himself after the fucking AFC Championship game. Was like, you know what? I reckon they were probably just fucking deflated the balls. That's why they won. Anyway, don't anyone report that. It's not newsworthy. Just something I'm saying out loud out of my famous face about someone incredibly famous with implications of everyone famous. But, you know, wouldn't want to see that in the news. Like fucking like that time D-Man over Reddit, like bloody Reddit, taking everything out of context. Like, his quote was just like, fuck.
I fucking hate Reddit, me. Thread. D-Man hates Reddit. You're taking everything out of bloody context again. It's what you do. It's what you do. Now move over, Anders. It's my fucking final. You cunt. He was a fucking character, I
actually miss him because the problem is he started with that strong cameo in CS:GO, and then he just disappeared so quickly, didn't he? Just faded away.
I know, man. It's like, here's the thing. You've seen me advocate for second chances, like for a lot of people, because I do believe in that shit, you know. But I don't know, D-Man. It's like, I think the second chance has to come when you realize you did something wrong.
He hasn't hit rock bottom. No, in his mind, it's still going. No, I mean, listen, as an outsider, it's objectively the case. But I'm talking about subjectively his experiences. Like, he's like Partridge right now in like that second series. He's like, oh, can I have another series on ESL? Idea for sure. Me and Ninja go in the Black Country. Anders. No way, Anders.
Me and Dr. Disrespect, the cooking program.
Oh, mate. No, it's like, you know, like you think about how his trajectory went, right? He was the #1 like voice for EULCS. He was in ESL. All right, it didn't work out in CS. But it just all went to shit so fucking quickly. He leaves fucking Riot, misses out on all those shares, like getting bought by Tencent, like literally could have had mills in the bank. Like does it for a relationship that immediately fucking capitulates.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
And now it's like I just see him like streaming fucking Football Manager to like 80 people and that going, well, this is all right. I'm still in the game.
Sorry, lads. Got a fixture against Bury coming up soon. Whatever, we took a draw. 1-1. Still counts.
We shouldn't laugh. Mate.
It's so funny. It's crazy.
Right. Put it this way: if I was a player, right, and I had the chance to join a team and play with Flusher, I'd do it immediately. Look on that cunt's piece.
I know, exactly.
How can you turn down that? It's like fucking the Pandora's box.
You know how, like,
how the fuck do you say no?
You know how there's all those American comedy skits, you know, where someone's on a diet and they're always sneaking down for like a midnight fucking snack in the fridge. I'd just be doing that on his PC all the time. Every time they'd be walking down, I'd just be really nervous, like walking away from the PC. All right, what you doing here? Oh, sorry, you came for a drink, did you? I'll get that for you. Bring it up, yeah. What do you want? One milk? Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, but that'd be the
fucking
thing.
Registry of this motherfucker.
Yeah, that'd be the thing.
I'd be on his BIOS reading shit.
You'd never get there. You'd never get to his PC. Flusher would be in his nest, just like waiting for you. Going somewhere, Timothy.
He'd just have it on remote access, and he'd just instantly like start moving the cursor around, like, you're looking for my seat. He'd be like one of those fucking like on a point and click adventure, one of those like enemies of like, you're looking for my magical stuff, are you? I with you these 3 riddles, like. Fucking hell. I am rotund, yet a champion 3 times. I like some shit like that.
The answer to every one of Flusher's riddles is Flusher.
Yeah, of course.
My first is in Flusher, but not in Russia. Fuck. But yeah, I couldn't turn down the opportunity just to have a sniff around me, like, no doubt. So